Today on DBZ Weekly, we talk day one of GenCon. Hey Steve Fighters, welcome back to another episode of DBZ Weekly. I'm your host, Rider of Death, and today we're going to talk about GenCon Day 1. Alright, so there's a lot of going on. Day 1, Thursday, nothing DBZ related going on just yet. Tomorrow is going to be a sealed event, and then Saturday's the big qualifier, and hopefully if we get past Saturday's qualifier, we'll be on to the finals on Sunday. So, you guys get ready? Alright, let's go! There's just a ton of things going on at GenCon. Like, for example, look at all these structures made of pure cards, different magic cards, and all kinds of just TCG cards that build all these structures. There were people for days. This is the biggest convention I've ever been to personally, especially a gaming convention, and out of the state. I've never been to one before. There was over 60,000 people, I believe, just today. And in this room here, it's just pure Pathfinders. That's all this room is, people playing Pathfinders. It was just astonishing to see all these people and players coming together and just playing like amazing different things, like a little robot giant. They had giant games like this all over that people can play, were life size. I'm not too sure what was going on here, but it was amazing just to watch it. A bunch of different robots and stuff. This is the gaming hall area. This is just tables and companies promoting their games and stuff like that. Catan, Pokemon are there. This is where we'll be playing DBZ at. You can see the Pokemon booth here. Our buddy Nation playing MLP there, and it's just a bunch of friends, and it's just amazing, fantastic. And here you have Hex, Shards of Fate. It's an online TCG. You can see their setup they have, just a massive amount of computers set up dedicated for their players to come and play here at GenCon. It's a fantastic sight to see. We're starting at the bottom right. This is just the map to the dealer's room. Look how massive this dealer's room is. We haven't even gone through half of it. This map is from Force of Will booth. It's a Championship 2015 from Italy. Very, very rare map to get. We picked up a couple of them. It's a fantastic and beautiful map, just like the way that the edges of the map are. In the GenCon, just some amazing, fantastic things for any gamer that ever sees once in their lifetime. It just blows my mind. Like, one of the most amazing things I've seen ever for a game was the sign-up and registration area for Magic. Just alone shows how powerful and popular the game is. It was massive. It had about 15 people working it, and just for registration, you line up, sign up, and right next to it was a prize wall. So throughout all of the events that they play through this weekend, they save up their points, their tickets, whatever their prize pool is, and they can save it and turn them in for actual better prizes on this prize wall. It's phenomenal and fantastic. I can't even talk right, that's how excited I was about it. But on top of that, the dealer's room, oh my god, games and more games for days in that dealer's room. Like I said earlier, we haven't even seen the half of it yet, and it was just mountains and stacks of games, different companies there. ChessX was there with all their different types of dice in all sizes and colors. Just different board games, card game, TCGs, everything you can possibly think of was in there. That was a gamer's wet dream by far. There's just amazing structures were in there, and actually, as you can see right here, the model standing here actually made the structure standing behind her. So not only does she model with it, but she takes it to cons. That was one of the ones she made. It was a Kickstarter game. I'll have to find out the name for you guys. I don't quite remember what it was, but it was amazing. And just walking up to it, you just keep looking up and up. You're like, oh my god, that thing is actually like right in front of me standing there. It's awesome. Just another one of those amazing things that you can only get just that experience just going to. So I definitely recommend it to all you gamers out there to eventually make it to some sort of gaming convention, whether it be GenCon, PAX, anything. Like, try it at least once. It's phenomenal. And on top of that, GenCon, the convention for gaming, is a game itself. You see me flipping through the little pamphlet I got here, and I didn't really think about too much of what it was until we sat down for a minute and I looked at it, and it's actually a map of where you can find GenCon badges, not passes to get in, but like little actual button badges. and you can collect 9 of them. It's a little family fun thing, and you go to each booth, you have to find each booth, and then you go and do a little side quest is what they're calling it, a little like mission, like you gotta play this game, if you pass you get a badge. It's kind of like almost earning like gym badges for Pokemon, for example, but it was cool. We're going to try and go and collect those here in the next couple of days, see if we can get those along with our DBZ Sealed event tomorrow, and then the GenCon qualifier on Saturday, and hopefully finals on Sunday. So that's it for this episode, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow for Day 2 update of GenCon. Peace! If you liked that video, please like, rate, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below of what you want to see next. To see past videos, click on Dragon Ball 1. See future videos for all you living in the future, click on Dragon Ball 5. See all our other videos, click on Dragon Ball 3. Thanks again.
Peace.